In the grades 6 to 8, it's all about the future. In this entire year, they're creating a documentary film, and so that they're scaffolding these skills throughout. It starts with a project called Future Me. This is very much based on the ideas of purpose learning. So we want to have kids, we are having kids reflect on who they are, their identities, their values in relationship with community members and role models. So we've gone out, we've found like 20 different people to do interviews from various walks of life to get a sense of like what one's life force is like, what they value, what is important to them, what their trials and tribulations were, how they become who they were, who they thought they might be when they were their age, and so on, to get kids to self-reflect about their own identities, their own development, their own future self, and they're creating an auto videography. And so through this process, they are learning how to like interview people, how to film all the editing stuff, and they're doing one about themselves. Next term is focused on the city of Budapest. It'll be around interviewing systems and futures designers. So people working in transport, energy, ecosystem services, and so on, to try to understand the problems that the city faces. For instance, there was this massive flood a month and a half ago. Yeah, it was a huge thing. And so how do we mitigate these problems? Hopefully, being able to interview very cool people, understanding problems, but also the possibilities. How can we actually take action? How are people already taking action to create a better world, to get the kids to think about how they might do that in the future? So really getting them to think about the future in relation to how the world's changing, but also who they are and how they might be able to take action and figure out their own sense of purpose through this. The target audience might be the mayor for this. We can come up with like actually good proposals, but the real goal actually is to focus on Future Earth, which is to create a full year, weave all this stuff together, create a full feature-length documentary that would show at like a film festival to try to inspire and encourage others at different schools to do something similar and to actually take the planet seriously and to understand that kids can have agency in terms of regenerative action and do care about these things and can develop worthwhile skills, collaboration skills, problem-solving skills, technical skills, writing skills through this process. And part of what they're going to be doing in this term is actually filming the little kids on the island. And so that will be a core part of it. So through this, we're actually interlocking each of these projects. That's a little bit of overview.